Hi everyone, it's Melissa here. I have finally decided to enter the realm of online videos since we're all stuck at home. So hopefully it'll go well. It seems a little strange not to see all of you out there in front of me, but we'll all be together sometime very soon, I'm sure of it. So I hope everyone's healthy, I hope everyone's safe, and I hope you enjoy. So we're going to take it through not too long of a practice. I'm really not sure how long this is going to last. I'm hoping about 15 to 20 minutes. If I can talk that long, we'll see. Pretty much a gentle head to toe flow, something to kind of get you started if you don't really have a home practice or if you haven't been doing a lot of yoga. So anyway, so hopefully you enjoy it. And I'd love some feedback. So if you wanted to leave some feedback, there should be, I think, a section for that. So hopefully there is. Anyway, so find your comfortable seat. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and know that this practice is yours, and if something doesn't feel good in your body, just don't do it. It's not a big deal, and plus you're here by yourself. You're at home, so nobody's gonna know. Anyway, so just do your best and have fun. Close your eyes. Find that comfortable seat where you can sit up nice and tall. You can find a relaxing breath. And right away, notice the shift that occurs when you just take a deep breath and become still. And to start this practice, let's bring our hands together at our heart and just take a moment of gratitude, something in your life that you can be grateful for, and use that to fuel your practice, to connect and be present. And then relaxing your hands down on your lap. Your eyes can be at a soft gaze or they can be closed. We're going to allow a nice deep breath to lift up through the crown of the head. Keep that nice open chest, and as you exhale, chin will come down toward the center of the chest. We'll slowly start to move the head from side to side. So no real kind of organized pace here. Just use your own pace, your own length of your inhale, your own length of your exhale. And then on the next inhale, we'll allow the chin to come through the chest, and then the left ear will come to the left shoulder. Using the left fingertips, let's take them toward the right side of the head and extend the right arm long. And slowly allow that right hand to travel down toward the floor. It doesn't have to touch, but you find a nice deep stretch along that right side of the neck. And then slowly release both arms. Chin will come down toward the chest, and then taking the right ear to the right shoulder. And then the same thing on this side. We're going to allow those right fingertips to rest, not forcefully so, but just allow that stretch to kind of deepen as you extend the left arm out to the side. Slowly letting it drift down toward the floor. And then slowly release both hands to the floor, chin toward your chest. One more, side to side. And then we'll slowly bring the head back up to center. Inhaling as you lift the arms up. And exhale, letting the hands travel down, chin toward your chest. Inhale, palms reaching toward the sky. Look up toward the hands. Let the palms touch overhead if it's comfortable. And then exhale. Chin comes back down. One more time. We'll lift high. This time with the neutral gaze, take the right hand down toward the floor. Extend upward through left hand. And then lean toward the right. Supporting yourself with that bottom arm. Try not to lean forward. We're going to open up through the chest. Going to press to that right hand, looking up underneath that left arm. Finding some space in your left low back, your left waist, lengthening whole left side body. On the next inhale, we'll lift both arms high. Find space on both sides. Inhale and exhale. Left hand down, right arm reaches over. Another breath here. And we'll slowly take both arms high, inhaling, and exhale. Twist towards your right. Your left hand will come across, maybe to the opposite knee, or maybe you take both hands, one in front and one behind, to kind of give yourself a little support. Right hand will be right by the tailbone, right down, pressing toward the floor. Lift up through the crown of the head. Inhale, belly in. Exhale. Look if it's comfortable back behind you. And then as you look forward, slowly coming out of the twist, we'll reach both arms up, palms face one another, and exhale, twist to the other side. Let the inhale give you space, give you length, and let the exhale take you deeper in without forcing. And slowly looking forward on the inhale, reach both arms up, and exhale, hands down by your side. Lift up and switch the cross of the legs. Might feel a little strange, but let's bring the hands to your knees, kind of shift back side to side to adjust. And we'll slowly start to make some circles with the torso. So bringing the shoulders forward, bring them over to the sides, and round your spine a little bit as you come back, and then come into these circles. So you should feel this in your hips, maybe in your low back, maybe even in your shoulders as you come forward, pressing the knees gently down. And then we'll slowly reverse the direction. And then slowing that motion down, coming back into center. We're going to go ahead and bring your feet forward so that we can rock the feet legs side to side. So windshield wiper in the legs. Your feet can be a little bit wider here. They can be even off of your mat. They can be in tight towards your body for a deeper quadriceps stretch, or they can be a little bit more forward. Just finding a little bit more mobility into the hips, a little bit of blood flow behind the knees. And then eventually we're going to take it over to one side, come into tabletop. And then we're going to go ahead and bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. And just start to round your spine as you exhale and inhale through your cats and cows. So if you do nothing every day, maybe just do a couple of these. This is a really nice and beneficial kind of movement for your spine. And then into neutral, go ahead and lift the feet and just kind of rock the knees, or the feet side to side to feel a stretch in your side body, kind of curling into one side, gazing back toward the toes. And then as you come into center, we're going to stretch that left leg back. Press down through your left hand and your left foot, and then extend your right arm high. So your left leg is back and your right arm is high. Circling that right arm back. Good, bringing it forward. Extend your left leg now up and off of the floor. So an alternate arm and leg extension. Back of the head is kind of lifted, but your gaze is downward. Left hip drops down, but don't let the ribs kind of descend down too far. You're going to hug those back and up. Flex your left toes. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, elbow comes into the knee. You're rounding your spine. Inhale, reach. Let's do that a couple more times. So curling in. If you need to, your hand can come down. Just do the knee to the nose. Inhale. Exhale. As you curl in, try not to shift this left shoulder back too far. Keep it right over the left wrist. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach. As you exhale, the right hand will come down. Left foot comes down. Let's drop the left heel. Right foot can come behind you like a kickstand. We're going to open up this left hip. Press down through your right arm. Extend your left arm up toward the sky. Look up towards your left hand. And then we're going to turn the left palm forward, bicep alongside the ear. You're really driving that left foot down and away into the mat. Take a couple of breaths here, really feeling a long stretch down the left side of the body. Taking the left arm high, gaze is down, left hand down, and then come back into center. Let's take the toes together, knees wide, press it back and take a child's pose. And if you need to here, you can stack your fists underneath your forehead, or you can just stay on your forearms. Those of you that don't really like such a deep knee bend can keep the hips over the knees and just kind of give yourself a rock from side to side. So feel the hands, maybe they'll go a little bit wider. Maybe you can relax your shoulders a little bit more here. Lengthen up a bit. We're going to walk your hands gently around toward the right side. Press that left hip way back to feel a stretch in the left low back. And then as you inhale, come to center, all the way over toward the left. And then slowly come to center. And round yourself up. Bring those hands directly back underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. This time we'll take the right foot, press it back, really engage. So the kneecap is lifted, you're pressing back through that heel. Right hand is right underneath the shoulder. And extend your left arm forward, turn the palm away, and then press into the right arm. So lift that left arm high, look up toward the sky. And then start to reach that left hand back. Take it forward, bicep alongside the ear. Left palm is in. Lift that right leg. So really kind of lifting up and away from the mat. On the exhale, curling in, knee in toward the elbow. Round your spine. Inhale, reach. Again, you can keep your left hand down if you need to, rounding in. And then reaching, trying to kind of hyperextend. You really want to stay engaged into the belly. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale one last time here. And then as you inhale, take that hand and leg long. And then we'll take that left hand down. Right foot comes to the earth. We're going to drop your right heel, press into your left hand. Left foot kicks out behind you. So we're lining up your left knee underneath the hip, left hand under the shoulder. Right heel drops down. You're opening up this right hip. Right arm up toward the sky. You're really connected into your foundation. Left hand, left knee, right foot. Turn that right palm forward. Take the bicep alongside the ear and really stretch in two directions. So right foot grounds down, right hand reaches. Inhale here. Try to open up as much as possible. And slowly taking your right hand high, looking down, and then squaring everything off. So here you can curl your toes under. Press your hips towards your heels. Walk your hands forward. So this is your down dog spot for your hands and your toes. So you really want to be reaching out through your hands. Pinkies just inside the outer corners of your mat. You're going to wrap those triceps downward. You're going to really feel your shoulders open. Relax your head down in between the arms. Now really plugging down through your toes, down through your hands. You're going to round the way up so that your shoulders come over the wrists. Go ahead and lift the knees. Keep the knees bent here. Take the weight back and then just start to pedal your feet here. Relax into kind of just walking the dog. Relax the head here. Hands are spread wide. And then really feel the head relaxing toward the thumbs. You're going to rise high onto your toes. Bend both knees, belly toward your thighs. And then lift the hips high. And exhale, heels travel toward the floor. They might not ever reach. It's okay. And then we'll slowly, once again, shift the weight forward. Knees come down and wide, toes together. And exhale, press back. Child's pose. Go ahead and round yourself up. You're going to bring the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. And then take that right leg back. And then we're just going to keep the knee bent and just do a couple of hip circles. I like to get a little bit lighter in my right hand by kind of tenting the fingertips of my right hand. So I lean a little bit toward the left side. Helps to kind of give me some leverage to open up the hip a little bit wider. And then as the knee comes in, we're going to step that foot between your hands. Might take a little bit of movement side to side. But just curl your left toes and adjust where that left knee needs to be. You don't want to be kind of pushing that kneecap up by digging it in and pressing the kneecap this way. You want to be kind of on the top edge of the kneecap, so you're kind of rolling the kneecap more downward. So your hands come under the shoulders, and then take a look down at your feet. Your right heel and your left knee shouldn't be lined up in one line. They should be kind of on railroad tracks rather than a tightrope. So keeping the right knee directly over the ankle. I'm going to go ahead and take your hands to that front knee, beginning to feel and stretch in that left hip flexor. So kind of lean in here. So feel your balance, and we'll take a moment to roll your shoulders up, back, and away, and relax your hands down by your side. So feel the stretch here. You want to almost be feeling that your right heel and your left knee are pulling in toward one another. That gives you a little bit of a more active lift. If you're comfortable here and your balance is okay, go ahead and lift the arms up, relaxing through the shoulders. You can have a soft bend to the elbows, lifting up through the heart. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Try not to grip too much with the toes. Take another breath in and exhale. Slowly take the hands down. You're going to slide your hands back behind your right heel and just start to shift back slightly and forward. So we're going to prepare to kind of bring this left hip over the knee and fold over this right leg. So as you shift your left hip back over the knee, your right toes stay flexed. So your belly stays towards your thigh. What you don't want to be doing is trying to straighten the leg and rounding yourself here. You want to draw the heart forward and open. And so you're kind of driving that heel in. Keep the knee bent. It's better to kind of open up through the heart, drawing this right hip back, than it is to start to round your spine. You want to feel this in the hamstring. So starting to inhale, lengthen, and then exhale. Slow hinge forward and down. And keep your inhales and exhales really long, really even, and use each inhale to kind of give yourself a little bit more space, a little more openness, and then let the exhale take you deeper in. And then on the next inhale, lift and lengthen. We're going to rebend that right knee over the ankle. Plant the palms into the floor. Curl your left toes under. Lift that knee up. And we're going to step back, taking it into a high plank. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, pressing back through your heels, belly in. If you need to, you can lower the knees, but keep the belly engaged and the shoulders hugged back away from the ears. Take another inhale here. And on the exhale, knees come down, looking forward, elbows come in by your side, your chest and chin come down between your thumbs. And then on the inhale, hips come down, uncurl the toes, little baby cobra here, inhale. Elbows stay tight, tighten in toward the waist. And exhale, bring yourself back down. Stacking your hands underneath your forehead, bend your knees, and just let your legs drop side to side. Just feel that release in your low back. And then letting the feet relax back down. Forehead comes down, hands underneath the shoulders. Slowly pressing yourself up into your table. And we'll take those hip circles with the left side. So I'll just turn around here so you can see. So you're going to bring the left knee out to the side and circle. You might get a little lighter into the left fingertips. Take a couple circles in one direction and then a couple in the other. And then as that knee comes in, we'll step your left foot up between your hands. And kind of remembering all those cues, get on your railroad tracks, left knee over the ankle, make sure that back knee is comfortable. And you can always pad yourself underneath the knee if that feels comfortable for you. And then taking your hands to your left knee, that hugging inward of your left heel towards your right knee, squeeze the two together. So low belly draws in and up, shoulders are relaxed. So sometimes what I like to do is take your hands to your shoulders and kind of take some big elbow circles here. And when you're ready, arms can sweep up. Relax the shoulders, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Open up through the heart. One more breath in. And exhale. Reach your hands forward. Hands again slide behind your left knee. And just start those shifts back and forth until you can get that right hip right over the knee. Left toes are flexed. And then open up through the heart. Find a lot of breath. Draw this left hip back, toes pulled toward the shin. Collarbone is open. And then exhale, slow hinge forward. Each breath in gives you more space. Try to keep this left kneecap lifted so you know that your leg is engaging, the front side of the leg engaging to help release the back side. And then on the inhale, lift and lengthen, and then rebend that knee over the ankle. This time we're going to plant the hands. We're going to prepare to step that back foot up to the top of the mat. So we're going to curl our right toes, lift the knee, a little bit of a shift back and forth. Step that right foot up to meet the left. Right away, bring your hands to your shins, separate your feet, bend your knees. You want to take your belly all the way towards your thighs. Let your arms hang heavy, let your head hang heavy. Let your body shift side to side. Nice, easy ragdoll. Hands can hold opposite elbows. Your head can relax down, shake the head yes, shake the head no. And then with a really deep knee bend, relax your hands and we'll slowly begin to roll up. And I'm probably going to lose you for a second here. Inhale. And lift the hands toward the sky. I know you can't see me, but start to bend the knees. Exhale and fold forward. Stepping one leg back at a time, right then left. Bend the knees, take it down, and bring yourself into child's pose. And then we'll slowly round our way up into table. And we'll come around so that we can sit with our legs stretched out in front of us. Just give your legs a little shake out. Readjust your clothing. And let's flex through both feet. Really kind of walk the sit bones back, curl through the toes, and folding forward, you want to remember a soft knee bend. You can take a blanket under your knees, or you can use a strap or an old tie, whatever, a belt, whatever you can find laying around. Bring it around the balls of the feet. What you want to do is kind of lift up through the chest. So draw your elbows in, kind of pulling on the strap if you have it. And also let your hands relax. You can also bend your knees. We're going to inhale, lengthen up. Maybe arms reach if you're not holding the strap. And exhale, slow hinge forward. I really can't say this enough. Every breath in is a chance to readjust, is a chance to really tune into what's feeling good. It's not about how it looks, it's about how it feels to you. So breathe in and exhale, fold. Taking another breath here before slowly walking yourself back up. And then shift forward slightly. Just one little boat pose. Can't really get through a practice without a little bit of core work. So bring your hands, or feet spread wide, hands behind the knees. Let's open up, lift, and then lean back slightly. You want to be right between the tailbone and the sit bones. There's that little triangle space there. Hold behind the knees. You don't ever have to let go of the knees, but it's a challenge to do so, so you work up to it. Bring your hands in, bring your knees in, flex through the feet, and maybe you release one arm today, maybe you release two, but you want to stay kind of not collapsing into the back, so really squeeze the shoulder blades onto your back and breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale. If you want to challenge, arms can lift or legs can straighten, whatever you want to do today, but stay engaged, stay breathing. Hands can come back behind the knees when you're ready. Bring your feet down. Let's open up through the heart. Really feel that stretch here. Exhale, round. And then inhale, open. This time let's exhale, reach. We'll curl down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bring the knees in towards your chest, rocking side to side. And then we'll slowly extend your left leg. Let's draw the right knee in. Circle around through that right ankle. And we're going to bring that right knee over the hip. Left hand comes to the outside. Let's extend the right arm. And then slowly begin to bring that knee over to the side. Now, it doesn't have to touch the floor. Even if you'd like, you can roll all the way toward that left side and let that right knee come down. And then open up the right arm. So we're just looking for a spinal twist, something that feels good across that right hip. And you can breathe, you can bring the gaze over to the right. And then bringing the gaze upward, let's bring the right knee in toward your chest. Come back onto your back and bring both knees in. This time extending your right leg, left leg will come in. And then bring that right knee over the hip. Left knee over the hip, right hand comes around, left arm extends out to the side, and bring the knee up and over. So you want to readjust. You can bring the gaze upward or across toward the left. And then gaze is upward, left knee comes in, right knee comes in. And let's take the feet to the earth. Your hands will reach down towards your heels. Feet are hip distance apart. Take a moment to press your low back into the floor. We'll slowly start to scoop the tailbone, lift the hips up, knees go straight forward, hands can relax down by your side. is continue to lift. Think of it as a lift of the hips, but also that the chest is reaching for the wall behind you. So you want to start to open up your arms. You can turn the palms up, or you can start to interlace your fingers underneath you and release the pinky. So you want to press your hands down toward the floor and breathe. And then we're going to release your hands. Let's take the arms up and overhead and rise to the toes and curl slowly down. Your hands can kind of travel up toward the sky, and then the heels, hips, and hands come down. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close your eyes. And just feel your breath as it flows in and flows back out. Become aware of those subtle changes that occurred within the mind and within the body throughout this practice. The differences between when you stepped on the mat and this moment now. And we'll slowly relax the hands down by your side. Relax the right leg long, left leg long. And spend the remainder of your practice in stillness, in Shavasana. Eyes gently closed. Allow the jaw to relax, the teeth to separate. Allow the control of the breath, everything to let go. Imagine each breath asking the body to become a little bit heavier, a little bit more willing to let go. Spending as much time as you'd like here. You can go ahead and turn your computer off and just spend the rest of the day here. You can put it on pause if you'd like to close your practice with me after about 5 minutes or so. If your day is carrying you onward, you can go ahead and follow me here and find your way over onto your right side to pause. Use your left hand to slowly let your body come up, finding your comfortable seat. Your eyes can stay closed. And bring the hands together to touch at your heart, bowing the head toward the hands again for this moment of gratitude. Allowing the eyes to flutter open. It's my honor to be here and to guide you through this practice. I appreciate each and every one of you, and again, I miss you, and hopefully I'll see all of you really soon. Namaste.